Hello. In this video, we want to go ahead and evaluate the following logarithms, and if applicable, we're going to round to the nearest 4 decimal places. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and run through this fairly quickly because we're going to rely on the calculator for this mostly. So log of 0.01, the base is 10. 10 to what power gives you 0.01? That would be -2. Base 10 to 1 over 100 is, sorry, base 10 to the what power gives us 1 over 100. That gives us also -2. So log of 0.01 equals -2, and log of 1 over 100 equals -2. Over here, log of 10,000. Notice that it's basically just the number of zeros that we have here, so that's going to be 4. And it's actually the same thing over here. The number of decimal places I have is 2, so that's a negative because it moves it to the left 2. Good. Now, down here, natural log of e, base e of e, that means that they're the same thing, so we're going to get 1 out of it. Natural log of 1 is always 0, so as long as your argument is 1, your logarithm is 0 no matter what. Natural log of 1 over e cubed. This is less than 1. Natural log is a base of e. It's going to give us a negative value. So e to what power gives us e cubed? And that would be 3. So it gives us -3. And then for these down here, we're just going to top these in here in a second. That gives me log 11 plus log 5 is going to be 1.7404. Natural log of 94 gives me 4.5433. And natural log of 2 plus log 2 is going to give me 0.9942. Good deal. I'm going to go ahead and end this part of the video so that I can go to the calculator. I'll see you there. Okay, so welcome to the calculator. What we want to do is evaluate each one of the logarithms. And here's the thing. The log and the ln that I was showing you, the special logarithms, are so important they have their own 2 buttons on the faceplate. And notice that you can actually see their bases here. This is 10 to some power. It's a little bit easier to see here, 10 to some power. So whenever you see log, that means base 10. ln means e as the base. Okay, so that's how important log and ln are. So let's go ahead and evaluate these as log 0.01. So log 0.01 gives me -2. Log of 1 over 100 is actually the exact same thing as log of 0.01, so that gives me -2. And then, of course, log of 10,000 gives me -4. Wonderful. Natural log is right here, so ln of e, and to get e by itself, just do second divide, and you'll get 1. Or if you don't like doing that, just do second ln, but you'll have to do a 1 as an exponent there, because if you leave it blank, I don't believe it'll work. Yeah, it gives you a syntax error. So just be careful with that. Of course, natural log of 1 is 0. And then we had natural log of, now this one would be easier to do, alpha y equals enter. Sorry, ooh, what happened here? Natural log of alpha y equals enter, then 1 over second ln e cubed. Fantastic. And then you just close that if you want. You don't need to, but you can. That'll give you -3. Good. Now for the last row. We had log 11, close parentheses. It's very important to close parentheses when you're doing more to this. And then plus log 5, close parentheses. Click enter. Now notice it was 1.70362689. I broke it off after the 3 there, but notice that the next number is a 6, so that needs to round up to a 4 there. Then we had natural log 94. Gives us 4.5433 because that needs to round up. And then, of course, we have the natural log of 2, close plus the log of 2, close. There you go. So 0.9942. Now, one thing I do want you to realize is, notice this. The natural log of, let's say, 4 plus the natural log of 5. What's that going to be? Okay, good. Now what happens if I do the natural log of 4 times 5? Oh, look, that's the same thing. These are the equivalent. And we'll talk more about that later when we're working with properties of logarithms, and that'll be in the next section. Alrighty. Well, I believe that's it for this video. I'm going to go ahead and end it here, and I will see you in the next one. Have fun.